Well, welcome back to this week's Bailey Built. We're through the holidays and continuing on with our new build series. Of course, one of the things I needed to update in my workshop was a table saw, and I found this great deal over the holidays. It's the brand new Craftsman 15 amp 10-inch table saw. Let's get to unboxing. Well, after opening up the box, I was able to get into the packaging there. It was pretty well insulated with styrofoam packaging all around the saw. First up, there was the push stick, followed by a set of manuals. Then I got to the saw. The blade already came loaded, and there are a few brackets as well as hardware for the actual stand. Next, there was a fence, a miter guide, and a set of wrenches. I'd like to thank our friends from Westlake Ace for providing some of the supplies for the video. They carry a wide variety of Craftsman products, and you can find a link to some of the other products that I've done a review on in the link below. Now, the Craftsman 15 amp table saw comes with a 10-inch blade. According to the box, it's capable of doing a vertical cut of 3 1/8 inch or a 45-degree angle cut at 2 1/4 inches. It also comes with a 3-year warranty. Now, looking at all the components, the saw seems like a pretty solid product. Now, I want to take a look at how it works. On the right side of the front panel, there was a holding slot for the push stick. To the left, you'll find the power buttons. Both are coated in plastic. It took a medium pressure to turn the saw on. This ensures that it doesn't turn on accidentally. Cranking the wheel to raise the saw blade was very easy to do. It had a pretty smooth flow to it. To change the angle of the blade, you just simply release the lock and slide the wheel up to the right, then lock it back in place. Well, the measurements were listed in this silver label on the front, where you can adjust the saw blade from 0 up to 45 degrees. There are 2 fences that come with this setup. The main fence attaches easily and glides pretty smoothly. Then it locks down with the red lever. This kit also comes with a sub fence. This is used when you need to make cuts that are just a few inches wide. The sub fence is actually low enough to fit underneath the blade guards, allowing for rips down to 1 inch or so. Speaking of blade guards, you'll find them stored on the right side of the saw. Stored on the back of the saw is where you find the anti-kickback paws. They also have a 2-inch dust control port. Now, to attach the safety devices, you'll first need to unlock and remove the red insert. Next, rotate the lock clockwise on the riving knife, and then lift the riving knife until it's fully extended and lock it back in place. Replace the insert and lock it back in place. Next, pull the red knob on the anti-kick pawl and slide it into place. The lock will engage once it's fully seated. Repeat those same steps for the blade guard. The guard will drop into place, then sliding it backwards allows it to lock in place as well. After sliding the miter guide in, then you're ready for a test. chance to put the saw together and test it out, and I can tell you it works great. It's got a great sturdy gate on it, and of course the blade was able to slice through 1x4s as well as some thinner panel boards. I do want to remind you that this is a 10-inch saw, so it's not tall enough to cut a 4x4. However, 2x4 laying flat on the side would be just fine. The saw retails less than 200 bucks. You really can't beat that for DIY projects around your house. I'm looking forward to trying this out in a few projects I have coming up later on this month. And if you're doing DIY projects, I think it'll work out just fine for you. Would I take it out to a construction site to build a house? Possibly not if you're building a full subdivision, but for just a single home use, I think this is going to be not only a great buy, but really a great saw to be able to use. Of course, I'm looking forward to using it in the days ahead. If you'd like to, well, view more of our DIY projects and hear more about our tool reviews here on Bailey Built, click that like button and smash subscribe, and stay tuned for the latest Bailey Built. For now, take care.